Welcome to another Whiteman Motors special. This one's a little bit different because this one is one of my projects. Now, you haven't seen much on the channel in the way of my projects, but I really want to show this one off because this is something I'm actually excited about because I built this a long time ago, and it is my 2006 Dodge Sprinter van that I've converted to be a Motovan. And for years and years and years, I looked at different Motovan builds online, and I saw these different Motovan builds from like Ford Econolines, the Chevy Express vans, to obviously other Dodge Sprinter vans, and none of the real Motovan builds that I saw I really liked, so I really wanted to build one myself to suit what I wanted it to be as far as a Motovan build goes. I put a roof rack on it. The roof rack has solar panels on it, and it has a light bar on top. The most important aspect of the roof rack is I was able to mount light pods on the outside, because we all know that when you get done riding sometimes late at night, it's impossible to see what you're actually doing. So I wanted to make sure that whenever I was out riding late at night and I got back in the dark, especially in the wintertime around here, I wanted to make sure I was able to get around the van and get the bike loaded in the dark. So the coolest thing about this rear bumper is the bumper has a fold down ramp that also doubles as a ladder to get up onto the roof rack. We can actually fit 3 bikes in the back. You can fit 2 bikes on the side with the chocks here and then a bike in the center. Up in the front, I put a helmet rack up here. And many people may be wondering why I have this bar right here. Not only does this bar work really great for hitting your head on, but it works great for also when you're done riding and your gear is soaking wet, you can hang it from this bar to let your gear dry in the back of the van without taking up the middle part of the van, which you're going to see here in a minute. We've hauled a lot of bikes in this thing over the years, but probably the most unique thing we've hauled in this thing over the years, we actually came back from riding in Capitol Forest one time a number of years ago, and I hauled a brush hog on the roof rack on top of my Sprinter van. We were coming back and I found a really good deal for a brush hog, and I needed one for mowing our field, and I bought it, and the guy had a tractor that was able to pick it up and put it on the roof of the Sprinter van. So that was one of the best things about getting a Sprinter van like this, is that being a 1-ton Sprinter van package with the towing package and trailer brakes, is that not only can we haul the bikes in the back, but we can also haul stuff on the roof rack, such as a 500-pound brush hog that I had to pick up on the way back from a riding trip. It has 2 bunk beds. But the interesting feature about these 2 bunk beds is that the top bed actually folds up out of the way. So that way, not only is your top bed out of the way, but it allows you to use the bottom bed as a couch. A little refrigerator right here. It does not have a freezer in it, unfortunately, but it does keep things pretty cold. My paper towel rack, which always comes down while I'm driving. The microwave, which runs off the inverter you'll see in a minute. And my little sink down here, which works great for just brushing your teeth and washing your hands and stuff like that. I have an 8D battery. I have my inverter / charger. The inverter not only charges the battery, but it also allows us to run the microwave and other components off the battery as well. I also have my marine fuse block back there with a number of solenoids that allows me to turn on and off for when the van's gonna be parked for a long period of time. Best thing about the van is we're able to get close to 20 miles to the gallon. We average about 17 to 18, but on the highway, we'll get really good mileage with this thing. And as most of you guys had a spinner before, know that they really get up and go really well. And with that, thank you for watching the video, and stay tuned for more cool stuff from Whiteman Motors.